Many countries are plagued by conflicts, political instability, and crime, creating serious risks for both local populations and travelers. War zones and areas affected by terrorism present significant safety concerns. Understanding these risks is crucial for making informed travel decisions, ensuring personal safety, and raising awareness about the challenges faced by people in these regions. 1. Afghanistan. Afghanistan is the world's most dangerous country, grappling with ongoing conflict, political instability, and severe humanitarian crises. Decades of war, including the Taliban's resurgence, have led to widespread violence and insecurity. Poverty, lack of basic services, food insecurity, and a fragile healthcare system worsen the crisis. The presence of terrorist groups like ISIS further fuels violence, making daily life highly perilous for its population. 2. Yemen. Yemen is dangerous, primarily due to its ongoing civil war, political instability, and severe humanitarian crisis. Since 2014, the conflict between the Houthi rebels and the internationally recognized government, coupled with Saudi-led airstrikes and ground battles, has caused widespread destruction and tens of thousands of deaths. This war has led to extreme poverty, food insecurity, and a collapsing healthcare system, with millions lacking access to basic necessities. These conditions make Yemen one of the most perilous places in the world. 3. Syria. Syria is unsafe to travel to, largely because of its ongoing civil war, which has been raging since 2011. The conflict, involving the Syrian government, rebel groups, ISIS, and foreign powers, has caused immense loss of life, widespread destruction, and a severe humanitarian crisis. The presence of terrorist organizations and foreign military interventions has created a highly unstable and dangerous environment, making Syria one of the most hazardous places in the world. 4. South Sudan. South Sudan is another country that tourists should avoid due to ongoing civil conflict, political instability, and a severe humanitarian crisis. Since its independence in 2011, internal strife between the government and rebels has caused widespread violence, ethnic massacres, and displacement. Food shortages, famine, and lack of infrastructure further exacerbate the crisis. Economic instability and corruption hinder peace efforts, making South Sudan one of the most perilous countries in the world. 5. Russia. Russia is another dangerous country to travel to due to its involvement in both domestic and international conflicts. The ongoing war in Ukraine, sparked by Russia's 2022 invasion, has caused global instability and violence. Domestically, political repression and violent crime are rampant, with the government cracking down on dissent and opposition, as per the International Security Journal report. Russia's military actions in places like Syria further contribute to its reputation for instability and danger. 6. Ukraine. The war with Russia has caused widespread violence, destruction, and a humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. Heavy bombardment of cities and infrastructure has led to civilian casualties and displacement. Economic instability, landmines, and unexploded ordnance further threaten civilians. The war has also increased political tensions, making Ukraine one of the most dangerous places in the world. 7. Somalia. Travelers should Somalia due to ongoing conflict, terrorism, and political instability. Since the collapse of its government in 1991, the country has suffered from lawlessness and violence, fueled by al-Shabaab attacks, clan rivalries, and weak institutions. These challenges have led to widespread poverty, displacement, and ineffective governance. Piracy along its coast also threatens international maritime security, making Somalia one of the most perilous countries for its citizens and the global community. 8. Sudan. Since the Darfur conflict in 2003, the country has faced widespread violence and human rights abuses. Political turmoil following the ousting of Omar al-Bashir has deepened instability, with violence persisting in regions like Darfur and South Kordofan. Ethnic conflicts, economic hardships, and lack of basic services further exacerbate the crisis, making Sudan a highly perilous country. 9. Iraq. Years of war, insurgency, and sectarian violence, particularly after the 2003 invasion and the rise of ISIS, have severely impacted Iraq. While ISIS has lost territory, it still conducts deadly attacks, especially in rural areas. Ethnic divisions, Iran-backed militias, corruption, and weak institutions further destabilize Iraq, making daily life hazardous and hindering its development.